Good morning, everyone. This is an assembly to commemorate Remembrance Day. What is remembrance? Remembrance honours those who served to defend our democratic freedoms and way of life, and remember the service and sacrifice of the armed forces community in Britain and the Commonwealth.
So who do we remember? Types of groups we remember include the people who served under the British Crown or the British Command, the special contribution of families in the emergency services and civilians that lost their lives in conflict and acts of terrorism.
Why do we remember? There are four main reasons why we remember. First, as thanks, as it allows people to honour those who gave their lives serving and sacrificed to defend our nation. Secondly, to bring communities together. As we have multiple communities across Britain, it allows for people to reflect on the similarities we have within our nation as we share a history of service and sacrifice from both world wars. Thirdly, to understand who we are. Britain was built upon the service and sacrifice of millions of people and also the rebuilding of the nation after them. Finally, to learn. The act of remembering reminds us that we must all continue to strive for a better, more peaceful future. These people came from every walk of life and from every background.
The Remembrance theme. The Remembrance theme this year is Coming Home, which incorporates talking about remembrance in 2020 with the world changing as of the COVID-19 pandemic. So in the Legion's remembrance activities, talk about the service and sacrifice of those who are protecting our nation from COVID-19 and also similarities and experiences from then and now. The Legion also talk about the men and women who secured peace and freedom 75 years ago.
Community and neighbourhood engagement. As of these unprecedented times we are living in, there are some restrictions to what can be done when engaging with others for remembrance. However, there are some ways in which everyone can remember. Having remembrance services in your garden may be beneficial as it means you can reflect on those who served with family and commemorate by planting something. As there have been an increase in people using Zoom and other forms of online meetings, this is a way to host a remembrance service. For people who want to share their stories, then a community remembrance forum can be set up.
The Remembrance Glade. As of this year, in the National Memorial Arboretum, built the Remembrance Glade in order to offer tranquil space for families and others in order to understand what remembrance means to them. This is here to encourage reflection to symbolic forms, features and plants. The curved oak denotes an entrance to an inner sanctum. The glade creates a sense of harmony and unity. The mirror reflects truth and brings light.
Buying a poppy. When buying a poppy, usually volunteers are out on the streets selling as many as they can. However, as of the COVID-19 pandemic, most volunteers won't be able to do this, and so the poppy appeal income is at risk. Therefore, the Legion want to make sure that you are able to participate in the poppy appeal from home. So poppies can be purchased online from the British Legion shop and raise money in other ways, such as the 11/11 challenge. Poppies will be still available at many supermarkets. Whilst there are many differences between those who we remember today and ourselves, we are still able to draw valuable lessons from them. Just as they did, we must persevere through adversity and find strength within ourselves. However, we must not forget to support one another and realise that it is fine to seek help when we need it.
I would now like to read a poem called Flanders Fields by John McCrae. In Flanders Fields the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly scarce, heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you, from failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Fields. Let us now have a 2-minute silence and remember those brave people who sacrificed their lives, and including the people this year who have been tirelessly working to help during these unprecedented times.